If you've been curious about the new Sephora collection foundation, I have it right here, bonitas, and we're gonna be doing an in-depth review and wear test on this foundation. We often talk about all the other brands of Sephora, but do not sleep on Sephora collection. They actually have some pretty good stuff, so I'm very excited to try out this new Best Skin Ever 16-hour wear natural finish foundation. So if you want to continue watching and see me transform this face from this to something a little bit more put together, then please go ahead and do so. So I was looking at the Sephora app and I was like, what new is there out there? And I did see that Sephora collection has a Best Skin Ever foundation. This one is $22 and Sephora collection has a lot of great products. I've tried a lot of them when I used to work at Sephora. I just tried a bunch of their stuff and people love their foundations back in the day. Now, Sephora is soon gonna have their Sephora sale and Sephora collection is always much more discounted. So I figured this is the perfect time to talk about this foundation. I wanna say this launched maybe in the summer, so it's not new, but it's a newer foundation to me. So this is a medium coverage foundation with a natural finish and long wearing formula that hydrates the skin up to 16 hours with hyaluronic acid. It comes in several different shades and is supposed to make your skin better over time. So I'm gonna go ahead and pump out some product and we can just get right started. I like this nice pump, just makes it super, you know, accessible and easy to use. This is what the product looks like on the back of the hand. It's not a too liquidy foundation, it's definitely creamy. And this is in the shade 19N. So I'm gonna go ahead and take it on this side, like so. Ooh, very nice and creamy. Then I'm gonna take a sponge and I'm going to begin pressing that into the skin like so. Ooh, this looks nice. I did go ahead and hydrate my skin. For hydration, I just used my Dezi Skin Claro que Sí Serum and also the Dezi Skin Agua Fresca Moisturizer, which has been one of my go-tos. But you can see, this is what it looks like. Okay, I'm actually impressed. Do you see this? Like, it looks healthy. It doesn't look cakey or heavy or too oily. Because I feel like sometimes some products that are hydrating can look a little dewy on people with like oily skin, but this is looking good. Just first glance, it's definitely looking good. You can see that. Look at the difference with the product, with no product. But I'm gonna go ahead and just take the product like so. Okay, that looks really nice. Look how well it covered the redness. Like all the redness, no redness. I'm impressed with the fact that it looks skin-like. It does not look dewy. Like I was expecting some serious dew, but I'm not seeing that. It looks good. Sephora collection may be onto something. I mean, like I said, do not sleep on Sephora collection. I feel like sometimes a lot of us can sleep on Sephora collection just because there's so many more brands in Sephora, but this is actually really nice. Now the color 19N could have gone maybe a shade up perhaps, but I think it's pretty good. Like it's definitely neutral and it's looking nice. Very nice. So that's with the sponge. I think the sponge did really well. It didn't absorb too much of the product. So that's very nice. Look how nice and creamy this product is. It's not too thick. It's not too watery or liquidy. It's like just right. So I'm gonna go ahead again, blend. Blending this all out. Blends like a dream. Blending out so nicely. I honestly think with either a brush or a sponge, this looks great. Oh, it doesn't feel sticky. Oh my gosh, that is always the best when a product does not feel sticky and it just feels good and just natural, and it sets very nicely. First impressions, I really like it. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the rest of my face and then I will be right back so I can give you guys, bonitas, my first initial thoughts and impressions on this foundation, which again, I already gave you my first impressions, but you know, first initial thoughts with it working with everything else. And then of course, we're gonna start the wear test and really see if this is something worth checking out at Sephora. But I mean, it looks nice. Look at that. Okay, bonitas, I am back. Full face of makeup is done. I'm going to include all the details in the description box. I do want to quickly say I did use some of the new Huda Beauty powders. I am loving them. Like, really, really great stuff right there. For blush, I'm using Sleepy Girl by Rhode, my go-to blush from Sephora and from Rhode. Perfect for the fall time, so this is the combo. But let's go ahead and talk about the Best Skin Ever foundation by Sephora collection. So overall, this foundation did really well. Like, my complexion looks so nice. The area where we went in with powder obviously is like the under eye area. I didn't powder the forehead or anything, so you can see a little bit of that natural shine peek through right there. But overall, it worked beautifully with my blush, with my bronzer, with my contour. Very, very happy with that. Also with my concealer, like, I think it looks so nice. Like, very, very nice. And the color ended up working out fantastic with the rest of the complexion. So that I definitely like and can appreciate. We love a good foundation that does the trick on us. Yeah, so here it says that 16-hour wear, comfortable wear, 28 days improved skin texture. I like that. Maybe I'll have to try this out. Gonna improve my skin texture in 28 days. Okay, I feel like my skin's already looking pretty good, but that's even better. Music to my ears. So like I said, this is what we are looking like right now. And I really like it. Like, I really, really like it. Look at this. It just looks so pretty. And again, not sticky at all, which is another plus from the foundation. So right now it is 10:39 in the morning. You can see I'm gonna do a full in-depth wear test. You will see this again in the middle of the day with the In Natural lighting clip. It's a sunny, beautiful day outside, so I will be showing how this looks. And then you will see me, of course, at the end of the night to give you guys my final thoughts on the foundation. But so far, so good. And for $22, Sephora collection is definitely one of the more affordable brands at Sephora, so that is always a plus. I'm telling you, bonitas, these are not to be slept on. Like, Sephora collection, they have some hidden gems. And they have great shades. Like, this is a true neutral. It's not picking up too yellow or too warm, which is another plus. So I'm gonna go ahead and go, and I will see you bonitas later for my In Natural lighting thoughts. So keep watching. You will not want to miss this, especially if you are curious on Sephora collections foundations, because I mean, with the name like Best Skin Ever, oh, I will pick that up. So I will definitely be back to let you guys know my thoughts. Nos vemos. So here is the foundation in Natural Light. Honestly, bonitas, I feel like it looks so pretty. Like, it looks very, very pretty. Definitely looks healthy, natural skin-like. Doesn't feel heavy at all. Matches really well too, which I love. So here we have it. Bonitas, I am back. So right now it is 9:25 in the evening, and this is what the foundation looks like, bonitas. So you can definitely see we did pick up some dew on the face. It doesn't look crazy, but it definitely looks dewy. So I would say if you do want to check out this foundation and you have oily skin, definitely put on a matte primer underneath to just add more longevity to it not getting that oily. I would also say powder the full face. I only, like I mentioned, I only went ahead and powdered the under eye area. The under eye area stayed pretty matte. As you can see, it's just kind of like around it that is definitely dewy. Something else that I do want to point out with this foundation is that overall, I was very impressed with how beautiful it looked for most of the day. Like, I was telling you, bonitas, like in the beginning and also in the middle when we did like the middle of the day section, like I was very, very impressed with just how nice everything laid on the skin and how pretty it looks. Even like around 1 p.m. when I did my check-in, I was like, oh, this is looking really nice. Sometimes by 1 p.m. or 2 p.m. my skin looks very dewy, but it's not until right now that I feel like I'm noticing that shine. But I do feel like this is one of those foundations that if I want to continue wearing this, I could just go in and, you know, remove some of that shine and keep wearing it. Like, it has good longevity. It didn't separate. It also is still on the face. Like, it's not like it came off or rubbed off. Like, it's still sitting really beautifully on the face. So to be completely honest, I think overall, I would recommend this foundation, especially if you have like more so normal skin and you're looking for a good natural looking foundation. This is lovely. Like, it really, really is a lovely foundation. The color I was also a fan of. I feel like this color worked really well with my complexion. Something else that I really enjoyed about this foundation in particular was that it doesn't feel like you have anything on the skin. And something that I'm really excited to see how it will do was the fact that in 28 days, my skin texture will improve. That's a green flag for me, because I do have texture and I do look for products where I feel like I won't be super texturized. So I'm excited. I'm excited to continue wearing this. I definitely think this is a foundation that could become a staple. And of course, during the time that, you know, the Sephora sale starts to roll around and I film a Sephora favorites recommendations video, I'll definitely let you guys know how this is doing for that part of the month. So definitely stay tuned for that. But just overall, I like it. I really do. And even you can see after blotting it, it still looks so nice. So this is definitely something that for me with my oily skin, it can work. It can definitely work. And I will definitely be using this in these next few days and kind of like pairing it with some of my favorite products, adding some other stuff, and maybe you'll see like a fall foundation routine with this, because I do think this is a really good product. And for $22 at Sephora, that's good. That's really, really good. So bonitas, I'm impressed. First impressions, I'm impressed. I definitely do think, like I said, for normal skin, this will be phenomenal. For oily skin, I think that there is things that you can do to make it not look as dewy as it just looked. But overall, for most of the day, stunning. Like, it was looking really, really good. So I'm a fan. I can say I am a fan, and I would recommend this foundation if you have been eyeing it. Definitely look into it. There's so many great shades. The price isn't bad for Sephora. And I think Sephora collection has done it again. Now I just have to see if this does improve my skin texture. So stay tuned for that, because I will let you bonitas know. Let me know your thoughts. Is this a foundation that you are looking to purchase? Because so far I'm liking it. So if you guys enjoyed watching this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Let's me know to continue doing estos videos para ustedes, bonitas. And I hope that you guys have a fabulous day. Don't forget to stay safe, stay blessed, and stay beautiful. Y nos vemos pronto. Adiós, bonitas.